Yeah, with the lovely Al, and thanks to her, we have her. I'm not sure if you can see. It's actually a high school computer. All the beautiful
with all of my little puffy
and we
stickers.
formatted it, and she doesn't care about it. So you know, we're not going to hurt this with bad boy. I'm not sure if you can see. It's c2f.exe with that little strange dude. Okay.
Write it down. That's his straight. That's the one. Okay. No, you're listening.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah, I stabbed a man in the heart.
So it's been 5 weeks since I released part 1 of the documentary I'm creating about AshVlogs and the IKWSI mystery that surrounds RackaRacka, and I have received several messages spanning from YouTube comments to people getting in touch with me on Twitter in regards to my thoughts on whether or not the entire thing is faked, where part 2 of the documentary is coming out, and my thoughts on the recent AshVlogs video, which happens to be the main reason why I'm uploading this video. But before I get into c2f.exe, I want to address some of the questions that I've received, so let's start with whether or not I think this entire thing is fake. So to be honest, I've seen a lot of people claiming that this entire mystery is an elaborate A.R.G, which is short for Augmented Reality Game. There is a ton of evidence that supports that this is an A.R.G, and as such, because they think that it is a game, people have labelled this as fake and that no one is in actual danger, at least certainly not Lauren Kopowitz, who I exposed as an actress in part 1 of my documentary. It was Ash, whose real name is Lauren, that was the basis as to whether or not this entire thing is fake, as many people, like myself, who first began investigating and even enjoying this mystery, suspected that the woman in AshVlogs might be dead, and if it is proven that she was alive, then it would prove that it is faked, as nobody is in actual danger, despite the clear attempts to show that someone is in danger, given the unlisted videos that have screaming in them, and the most recent one that had a woman tied up in a room, bound and gagged by whoever who had supposedly taken her. Because it has been proven by folks in the Discord server, who are great people by the way, that Lauren is still alive, that lends credence to the fact that this is an augmented reality game, which is to say that this is an elaborate fake story that someone has come up with to intrigue enough people to begin investigating and solving the various clues left across the internet by whoever is behind it. It has been confirmed that Lauren is alive because of the fact that Danny has spoken to her and told the Discord server as such when he was still a part of it. On top of this, the Discord server has been tracking Lauren's activity for a couple of weeks up until July 10th through her Instagram and Facebook, which have all been privated ever since that date, which is why I couldn't see anything on her Facebook when I covered it in part 1 of my documentary. Before the c2f.exe video was uploaded on August 15th, I was convinced that this is fake and it is an collaboration between RackaRacka and AshVlogs. But then c2f was uploaded and a lot more content has been released by Danny and Sev Phillippou on their respective channels, which show people coming to Sev's house and acting weirdly on her CCTV. In particular, I found the unlisted video that was attached to the c2f video as distressing and very realistic enough to put doubt in my mind. So to answer your questions as to whether or not I think this is fake, I honestly don't know at this point. I will explain more on my thoughts on this later at the end of this video. As for where part 2 of the documentary is, it's a simple answer, and that is that I don't have what I want in order to create that video. I'm not going to tell you what is in part 2, but what I want to say is that the documentary was made to answer 2 questions. The first question was whether or not Lauren is alive, and given the screenshots that I just showed you, alongside other evidence, I can answer that question and say that she is still alive. But the second question that I wanted to answer was whether or not this was faked by RackaRacka, and the truth is that not even the Discord server can prove that Sev Phillippou, or anyone associated to RackaRacka, is behind this entire thing. The working theory was that after it was revealed that Lauren is an actress and has connections to RackaRacka, that they in turn must be collaborating in some way, but then they have gone out of their way to deny that they are involved. Then there are the people that are showing up outside Sev Philippou's house before she moved, which indicates some type of realism to this. Throughout all the conversations that Danny had in the Discord server, he seemed genuinely clueless as to what was going on, and even going back to the video he put out on July 12th, which intrigued me enough to make my documentary in the first place, I've always thought that RackaRacka wasn't lying. Their reactions and the general vibe that they are giving off to me has made me think that they are genuine and are not lying about what is happening to them. With this much, I can speculate that whoever is behind the I know where she is mystery involved RackaRacka without their permission with a purpose in mind. I don't know what that purpose is, but given the fact that I personally believe that they don't know why they are involved or what is really going on, the augmented reality game that is happening here is real on some level. Whether the stalkers that have been turning up to the homes of Sev Phillippou and his family are with the people behind this or not hasn't been discovered. Some speculate that they are fans of RackaRacka who have been coming to their house, and some speculate that they are with the people who are behind the A.R.G. What I can confirm without speculating is that a clue left behind by I Know Where She Is, which was solved by someone in the Discord server, led to a Streamable link that had a live recording on the front of RackaRacka's house, and from there you can speculate what you want with that information. So in summary of what I think is fake and what isn't, I think that whoever Lauren Koppritz is has to be involved with the group who is behind this to some extent, given all the evidence that there is against her. But there is no proof that she is actually the person who is running the A.R.G. There is speculation that it could be her boyfriend Hayden, but that remains to be seen. But I don't think that RackaRacka is involved in the running of the A.R.G. at all, and that their involvement has a lot to do with their audience. Augmented reality games have been known to have a level of realism to them, and always start someone with a large audience which could be ready to participate in them. So whilst RackaRacka is more involved than all of us, I don't think they have a clue of what is going on, and that is a distinction I would like to make between real or fake for them, given what I know about the A.R.G. through the Discord server. Other than that, I don't really know what else to say. This entire thing is an augmented reality game, but the extent of what the participants know and don't know are really difficult to distinguish, and to that point, I think part 2 of the documentary won't be out on my channel until more is known. I don't want you guys to go too long without any more information either, so if there still isn't enough for me to make part 2 of the documentary in a month's time, then I will make another video at the end of September to give you full disclosure on all the clues and evidence found so far by the Discord server. But I'm kind of hoping that that information is in part 2 of the documentary, so perhaps I might have to split the documentary into 3 parts maybe. I'll let you guys know with another trailer before I put it up. So now we get to the meat and bones of this video, the c2f.exe video that went live on the AshVlogs YouTube channel on August 15th. My initial reaction to this video was shock, and I think I've already covered how I felt about it when I watched the video earlier, so I'll move on to something that you wouldn't know about this video itself unless you were in the Discord server. So the first thing that people took from this video, that it was recorded back on the 18th of October in 2017, which was several months ago, almost a year ago in fact. The ladies and gentlemen in the Discord server who have been investigating this mystery since the mysterious I Know Where She Is begun posting cryptic clues on Reddit since April of this year, discovered a bandcamp.com link that led us to several audio clippings of conversation that were recordings made by someone as they listened into the conversations of Ash as she was having conversations with her friends. Each title of these audio tracks, when rearranged, give dates that tell us that these videos were made back in 2017. This was discovered almost a week before the c2f.exe video was uploaded. The clues that led to the discovery of the stingray.bandcamp.com URL had been stumping the investigators in the Discord server for quite some time. In fact, they had been trying to decipher the clues left to find Stingray for quite a few months prior to my joining the server, so it was a very big discovery, and well done to the individual who discovered it. The c2f.exe video was uploaded as a response to the Stingray's discovery, kind of like a reward for the work that the investigators had put in. You can make it what you want about the videos being made in 2017, but this does at least prove that Danny was correct, that someone else has been uploading to the AshVlogs YouTube video channel. A separate clue that was worked out quite recently led us to a video that you have been watching in the background as I commentate. It's another unlisted video on the AshVlogs YouTube channel, but was not part of the description of any of the public videos, and so was designed to be found by one of the clues that I Know Where She Is left for us. It's a 2-minute long video of someone driving, but the most interesting thing is the sound. If you listen carefully to the background, you will make out that two girls are screaming somewhere in the car, presumably in the trunk, whilst the song I Wanna Be Yours by John Cooper Clarke plays from the car stereo. It was I Wanna Be Yours that was playing at the end of the c2f.exe video, where the masked man appeared in the window of Ash's apartment, and it was also the song that I played at the beginning of this video in the small montage that I created as an Easter egg for you smart ones out there. Anyway, in the timeline of the Augmented Reality Game that we're all playing with I Know Where She Is, it would seem that this is a continuation of the c2f.exe video, confirming that Ash and Alice, the two women in the video, were captured and put into the boot of the masked man's car, who drove them to this area in the middle of nowhere. So this is the tip of the iceberg of information that I have discovered since joining the Discord server. As I mentioned earlier, I am reserving full coverage of what I found out for the documentary. I've covered my opinion on whether or not this is fake, and at this moment in time I don't have much of a working theory anymore as to what is going on. All I know is that yes, Lauren is alive, that I don't think that RackaRacka is involved in the running of this game that we're all playing, and was brought into the game, in my opinion, because of their large audience, so that more people would be involved in the investigation of clues made by the game runner. I think that Lauren is clearly involved in the A.R.G in some way, and we have confirmation from someone who knows her that she is currently acting in themes that go alongside what is happening here, after someone from the server got in touch with them and asked them what was going on. At this point, as a member of the audience or someone who is invested enough to participate, should treat this as an A.R.G, and in the game right now, Ash and Alice have been taken by an unknown individual. My thoughts in this context is that the woman that was seen running in the unlisted video that was tied to the c2f.exe video was the same woman that appeared on Alice's computer. This woman who is running is a past victim of whoever has captured Alice and Ash, and when the c2f.exe file was clicked on by Ash, the image of the dead body happened to be the same woman that was bound and gagged in the unlisted video, if you understand what I mean. But that is the extent of my thoughts and coverage of the AshVlog situation for this month. I'll see you in a month's time at the end of September, hopefully with part 2 of the documentary, and if not, a full timeline of events that will depict every clue that was ever found and solved by the investigators on the Discord server. A final message that I would have for any RackaRacka fans would be to not harass, intimidate, or attempt to dox anyone that is in the Discord server. This happened this month when fans discovered the Instagram profile of an investigator in the server, and they were sent very threatening messages by the fans of RackaRacka who thought that they were working for I Know Where She Is. This isn't the case. Whoever is behind the mystery wanted members of the Discord to write the strange symbol that they have come up with on their arms in return for a clue, and the person I'm talking about here did this in accordance to the wishes of the mysterious game runner. RackaRacka took this as evidence that we're some kind of cult or organization that works for I Know Where She Is, but this isn't the case. We're just a group of people who are interested in the mystery and want to solve it. I would ask everyone who is interested in the I Know Where She Is, AshVlogs, RackaRacka mystery to subscribe to my channel for more releases on the mystery and to check out my other content on this channel. Last week I uploaded the first episode of my Max series where I'm trying to become the first ever player to get 99 ore in every game mode on RuneScape. It's a really good series that I'm putting together, and if you don't even play RuneScape, I still think you would enjoy the episodes that I'm going to be putting out. My second episode will be out on this Saturday, so I will see you there.
Feel it. Everything is so beautiful and lovely.